Thank you for returning to our channel. If this is your first visit, don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated with our stories. In today's episode, we're sharing an enthralling story about a magical jar and the lengths to which the villagers go to obtain it. Let's get started. One early morning, a fisherman named Cato stumbled upon a peculiar jar while casting his nets by the river. Initially thinking it was an ordinary container, he cleaned it and used it to store fish. To his surprise, the jar began to multiply his catch endlessly. Realizing the jar's magical potential, Cato kept adding fish and soon became wealthy by selling the surplus. Cato's sudden wealth attracted attention, and one night, a band of thieves broke into his hut and stole the jar, mistaking it for a treasure chest. In their haste, they accidentally dropped it into the river. The jar floated downstream and was found by a vegetable seller named Nyota, who discovered that her vegetables multiplied when stored in the jar. She quickly became prosperous by selling the extra produce. Nyota's success made a jealous fabric seller steal the jar. In the confusion, he accidentally set Nyota's stall on fire but managed to escape with the jar. While running away, he dropped the jar, which rolled into a nearby pond. It was later found by a kind-hearted old man who used it to multiply his wares, including gold coins, which got him in trouble for counterfeiting. While in prison, the old man revealed the jar's secret to a compassionate young woman named Zara, who had once helped him. After his release, Zara and her sister, Amina, set out to find the jar, eventually discovering it hidden on a rich merchant's property. They devised a plan to retrieve it, posing as gardeners. After several failed attempts, they finally got hold of the jar, but their escape was complicated when the merchant recognized them. A chaotic confrontation ensued as Zara and Amina tried to escape with the jar. They used its magic to multiply protective charms, which scared off their pursuers. After a daring escape, they managed to keep the jar. Using its magic, they amassed wealth but remained dedicated to philanthropy, honoring their promise to the old man by using the jar's powers for the community's benefit. Greed can lead to one's downfall, and true strength lies in using resources wisely for the greater good, as demonstrated by Zara and Amina's charitable actions despite possessing the enchanted jar. What do you think about the moral of this story? How would you use the magic jar if you had one? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you liked this story, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit the bell icon to get notified of new stories. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more amazing tales.